Hi, I'm John Lewis with Shoreline Truck Parts. In this video, we're going to show you how to install a Kenworth HVAC box on a 2005 W900L. And the unit we're going to be using is one of our plug-and-play units, which is the part number F31-1036 SS-3. And this is a complete unit, which is plug-and-play as it gets. It comes with the wiring harness, the fresh air intake, electronic actuator, that opens and closes the fresh air, everything you need to install this unit. So we're going to head on over to connect with Scott over at Fine Line Transport, and we're going to get this one installed. So here we go. Scott, our local customer, has already evacuated the AC system, so we can get started. So once you have your AC system evacuated, you can then move the air filter ducting so you can have better access to the heater box.
Take 10mm socket. Okay, maybe that will have to cut. Unplug the wires for the blower motor and take it out of the way. We'll unplug the wires for the freeze switch and the recirculation door. Take a 7/8 and undo the lower line. Take a 5/8 to undo the upper line. Take a 10mm and undo this bolt and nut. And pull the fan control solenoid off the box. Alright, we'll start undoing the bolts for the side vent tube.
To prevent coolant from leaking everywhere, you want to make sure that you turn off the two valves that allow the coolant to run from your motor into your heater core. You can follow the lines from the bottom of the heater box to your motor, and you can find the two shutoff valves. Once the valves are turned off, you can then get a bucket to catch the remaining coolant that's left in line, and then use a pair of pliers to remove the two clamps that hold the tubes to the bottom of the heater box. Use a 10mm socket to remove the remaining bracket from the bottom of the heater box. Inside the cab of the truck, there is a series of 7 screws. These 7 screws must be removed in order to access a few of the bolts on the heater box. 4 of the screws can be found on the center console, while 3 of the screws are on the kick plate underneath the glove box.
Remove the 4 Phillips screws. Two screws for this panel. One is missing.
Use a 13mm socket to remove the bolt in the bottom and the 2 center nuts.
Pop this plug out. And there's a plug on the back side.
Now we're going back onto the motor side, removing the top 2 bolts. You can use a wrench or a socket to remove these 2 bolts. You find it faster to grind them off. Now we're going to unplug the wiring harness. In this part of the video, we can't really get good footage without the hands being in the way, so we're going to have to explain it this way. Basically, you have access to that panel that we're removing right here, as well as the glove box. If you need, you can reach in behind the glove box and to help remove these plugs. Here's a picture of the 2 plugs that you're looking for. Basically, for both of them, you're going to push down the tabs and pull them apart. But these are the plugs that you're looking for, and then once those are removed, you can pull the wiring harness through the dash. Now we are ready to prep the new shoreline box for installation.
Take out the 4 bolts using 10mm socket. Nail it off. 3 Phillips screws out. Slide the blower motor out.
Before installing the box, we want to make sure the area is clean of debris and old gasket. Now we can begin installing the new box.
Put the rubber grommet over that for now. Slip the top bolts through on the one side. Start the nut. Same on the other side. Okay. Now we can go to the inside and get those bolts and that bolt and nut started.
Before buttoning everything up, this would be a good time to plug in your wiring harness.
Take the 2 outside bolts. semi-deep 13 millimeter on the inside. Well, 13 millimeter on the outside.
Next, we'll need to install the bracket for the fresher intake. This bracket is included in your kit. It's stainless steel, along with 2 stainless steel bolts. Reattach the 2 rubber coolant tubes to the bottom of the heater box, and while you're at it, you can go ahead and reattach the bracket underneath your box as well. When installing the AC lines, be sure to also install the supplied O-rings.
Top line first. Five-eighths. Tighten the line up. Seven-eighths wrench. That's just clamped. Little box. And then your socket and wrench to tighten up the bolt. The fan control solenoid. Nuts with a 10 millimeter socket.
When rewiring the blower motor, make sure the black ground is connected to the black ground from the motor. The truck's hot wire is blue with a black stripe.
Work the red with the blue. Black to black.
Mount the motor with the 3 Phillips head bolts supplied. To save time, if you have an AC machine, you can start recharging your AC right about now. Now we can finish putting the rest of the truck back together. Install the lid using the 4 10mm bolts. Reattach the air intake ducting. Reinstall the center console and the kick panel with the remaining 7 screws. Reinstall the glove box. Reinstall the remaining panel. And again, we want to give a special thanks to Scott at Fine Line Transport for helping us with this video. Thank you very much again for watching. Have a great day. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. You can reach us at shorelinetruckparts.com or give us a call at 616-834-1503. Again, that's 616-834-1503.